Hello everyone, this is Rosemary Crafts. I'm very excited to have you here today for another embroidery video. Today I have new embroidery art to share, and today's video is tutorial of traditional Christmas wreath embroidery. The things you need are chenille and tapestry needle, embroidery floss, burlap and lace ribbon, scissor and erasable pen, bamboo hook, cotton fabric, screwdriver to tightening the hook. Once supplies are complete and the pattern is ready, now it's time to start stitching. I got a head start on sleeves, mostly formed by fishbone and satin stitch. I'm starting off using dark green color, and I just like to choose the easy stitching and using 3 strands to form the sleeve. The very best thing about fishbone stitch is this stitch creates beautiful results without complicated knots and of course with minimal effort. The next pattern is holly berries, which is now you see me filling this with French knot stitching and using 3 strands of red color. I'm adding dark red of metallic embroidery floss to secure everything into place. The next pattern I'm stitching at is sort of holly leaves, which have slight different color inside, and I'm just using gradient color of green also for the stem. And I choose light green color for outer pattern. I'm heading to fill the ivy leaf with the satin stitch as well, and decided to using gradient embroidery floss again, which I thought was really beautiful color. And for the inside of leaf, I'm using darker green and continue stitching for its time. You can see that I take 3 kinds of green color and stitching with French knots to fill the poinsettia leaves. You may ask of what kind of stitching that I'm using to form the inner line. It is chain stitch, which I'm going to show you in my next video. I do love embroidering as soon as I can, close to Christmas season. It makes me feel simply happy by doing something that I love. And absolutely feel so passionately about. After finishing cotton plant, I'm start to stitch with blanket stitching for surface of these petals. And then I'm off to the next flower and start to make some inner petals. This is my most favorite petal stitch because it nicely forms the flower petals. As you can see, it's very simple, just working to make 6 loops or more. Insert the needle into the first 3 loops and tie them up. And do the same way to the next 3 loops. This will close up the bunch of loops and make a gathered bubble of a stitch. The second petal I'm working on is woven picket stitch. Bring the needle down through the fabric on the right side of the pin, about the same space as the left side. And bring the needle up through the back of the fabric at the middle point to the pin and wrap around the pin top again. And it's begin to waving. To fill the petal surfaces, I'm using blanket stitch as well. Also, I added popcorn petal stitch to add flower, some red French knot as small berries, and white French knots on the entire surface to make it look snowy. I stitched the Merry Christmas letter with couching stitch using red metallic strands and green embroidery floss, and backstitch with gold embroidery floss for stars. And for finishing, I'm adding burlap and lace ribbon to help this hoop hanging well on the wall. I hope you enjoyed this Christmas embroidery tutorial, and thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video.